I'm Dawn Mercer, 33, a third-grade teacher scraping by in a high-rise walk up near the Loop. Last week, my phone rang during dinner. Don't come, it's for VIP kids only. Poor kids don't belong here, get a VIP card or get out. My sister's words landed like a slap, her tone smug over the line. I'd just wired her $3,700 that morning for the lakefront splash party, her son's big birthday, complete with brand floats and photographers. Family support, she called it. Now this. My son Casey, 4, sat frozen at the table, fork midair. He'd been counting down days to splash with his cousin. Eyes lit up over the invite pic I'd shown him. Her laugh cut in again. Dawn, it's exclusive. Collabs need the right crowd, no chaos. Casey's adorable. Stream the live feed instead. He dropped the fork, face twisting. Tears burst out, hot and sudden, his small hands balling into fists. Mommy, am I poor? The question gutted me, but I scooped him up, arms tight around his shaking frame. No yelling back, no scene. We're good, buddy, I whispered, grabbing keys. We left the call hanging, door clicking shut behind us. She'd cashed the check hours ago, Venmo confirmation still fresh in my app, but us erased. A week ticked by in silence. Then morning hit with 56 missed calls lighting up my screen. Voicemails piled in, her voice fraying. Dawn, everything's dead, no electricity, no water, no Wi-Fi. The party's a disaster. Landlord's knocking. Did you fix the bills like always? Panic edged every word. I stared at the notifications, thumb steady on reply. Can the VIP card pay bills? I sent, then muted her. That was the spark. Things unraveled fast after that. If you've ever watched family turn your help into a punchline, drop your story in the comments, smash like, subscribe, and hit the bell. You won't believe how this VIP mess flipped on her. That reply hung in the air like a bad decision I couldn't take back. Heidi had leaned on me hard from the start of her influencer gig, back when they bought the condo. She dragged me over for fixes. Dawn, these walls are buckling from the lake wind, grab your drill. I spent a full Saturday on my knees, sealing cracks with compound, the humidity making everything stick. Corey hovered nearby, filming a quick sister help story for her feed. Thanks for the assist, he said, but it felt like background noise. She posted the before-after. Caption, family magic, without tagging me. No reimbursement for the materials. I bought $50 at the hardware store down the block. The utilities sealed the deal. Our score's too low for setup, Heidi explained over coffee, eyes wide with that practice plea. Put it under yours. We'll cover monthly. I hesitated, but Mom called right then. Do it for your sister, she's chasing dreams. Icure, I logged in that night, linking my bank to ComEd for electricity, People's Gas for water and heat, Comcast for Wi-Fi. First bill hit $280. Venmo came quick. Month 3, it stopped. I'd text reminders. Heidi fired back with excuses. Collab shoot ran long next week. Dad chimed in group text. Ease up, Dawn, she's hustling. I covered it. Watching my savings dip. Screenshots became my quiet habit. I'd snap the app screen's balances climbing to $450 unpaid by month 5. Heidi justified every delay. This swimwear deals gold once it posts. Boom, payback. She'd send her own pics Taylor in sponsored outfits. Likes pouring in. See the vision. Mom backed her up in calls. Don't make her feel bad, you were always the practical one. Dad grunted agreement. Help where it counts. The pressure layered on. Subtle but steady, like the endless loop traffic outside my window. Family dynamic at work, Heidi the star. Me the shadow keeping lights on. Rhonda caught me scrolling those screenshots at lunch one day. Dawn, that's not family, that's a loan shark in heels. We were at our usual spot. Salads half eaten. She leaned in, voice low. Cancel it all. You're not her ATM. I laughed it off, but her stare pinned me. Think about Casey, what if she pulls this on him someday? The words landed heavier than the fork in my hand. Rhonda's straight talk cut through my excuses every time, fellow teacher. Single mom like me. No tolerance for takers. It built to last week's ask. My phone lit up during grading papers. Heidi's voicemail first. Dawn. Party deposit due $3,700. Swim collabs huge floats. Photographer. VIP setup at the lakefront. Can miss it for Taylor. Text followed with a glossy mock-up branded banners. Pastel inflatables. Family discount if you front it, I'll promo your classroom fund or something. Mom texted seconds later. Be there for her. Honey, she's overwhelmed. Dad added a voice note. Stingy vibes don't suit you, send it quick. Their tag team hit as always, guilt wrapped in praise for Heidi's hustle. I stared at the screen, thumb frozen on Venmo. Screenshots from the app stared back. Unpaid electric at $210, water at $180, Wi-Fi $95, total backlog $685. Heidi's Justify echoed, temporary glitch. My chest tightened, not anger yet, just the weight of years carrying her load. Rhonda's warning replayed. I typed back to Heidi. Sent. Confirmation buzzed. Hearts from her end. You're gold. But as the app closed, I pulled up the utility portals again. Balances mocked me. No more. Finger on the screen. I selected cancel autopay for all three. Confirmation emails pinged, notice sent. Cycle ending in days. No drama. Just done. With the apps closed, the real storm brewed. Heidi's enthusiasm didn't skip a beat. Her follow-up text arrived as I folded laundry, screen glowing in the dim living room light. Deposit locked, swimwear brands thrilled, photographers top tier, capturing every splash for the reel, Taylor's set for his VIP moment. The invoice link opened to line items $3,700, broken down permit fees for the lakefront spot, custom floats with logos, lifeguard crew certified for kids. Venmo the total, it's the push we need. I scanned the numbers, finger tracing the send button. The fresh cancel notices sat in my inbox, but her words pulled. On its way, I typed. Hitting confirm. The transfer whooshed through, balance dipping noticeably. She messaged back instantly. Legend now. Quick favor, the utility dashboard's frozen again. Gas alert popping up weird. Your credentials won't take a sec. I set the laundry basket down, pulling up the shared login. The dashboard refreshed, revealing the mess in stark detail. Electricity tab $270 past due. Flagged red. Water meter 170, with late fees tacked on. Wi-Fi router status 120. Service warning blinking. Cumulative $560 from the last 2 cycles alone. History log showed autopay bypassed repeatedly. Heidi's glitches logged as manual holds. I zoomed in, capturing screen after screen. Files saving to my drive. Each click felt heavier, evidence stacking like bricks. The phone vibrated in my hand, Heidi's name flashing. I answered on the 3rd ring, sinking onto the couch. Dawn, deposits gold, thanks for jumping on it. Her voice bubbled, all post-transfer glow. Taylor's practicing cannonballs in the tub. I gripped the phone tighter, happy to help. She transitioned smooth. Oh, heads up on invites, they're locked for VIP access. Collab rules only, kids from partner families. No extras to keep it clean for shots. Casey's laughter echoed from his room. Toy boats splashing in the sink. What about Casey? I pressed. Tone neutral. She paused, then chuckled low. Poor kids don't belong here, get a VIP card or get out, it's optics. Dawn, stream the highlights, he'll love the edits. The words landed flat, but Casey's door creaked open behind me. He padded in, rubber duck in hand, catching the tail end. His steps faltered, duck dropping to the floor with a squeak, face paling. Tears welled fast, spilling over in fat drops that soaked his shirt collar. He clutched my leg, voice muffled. Not VIP. I dropped the phone to speaker, muting her mid-excuse. Arms circled him as he buried his face, body trembling with quiet gasps. No response to her, no explanation. End call pressed firm, screen going dark. We stayed like that, his warmth against me the only sound in the room. Rhonda picked up on the second buzz when I redialed, her voice cutting through static. What's the damage this time? I laid it out, the deposit drain. Log in, dive into debt. The casual gut punch on the line. She called him poor, like it's a punchline. Rhonda's breath sharpened. That's crossing lines. Revenge mode. Dawn. Yank those utilities, let her feel the dark. Her advice landed blunt, honed from years of playground politics and parent-teacher wars. Casey's not collateral for her grid. The call ended with her promise to swing by tomorrow, alone again. I reopened the screenshots. Thumb scrolling balances. The idea solidified, not just cut, but confront. Fingers itched toward the group chain. The chain opened to a blank compose screen. I pulled up the drafts folder first, piecing together the trail. Screenshots from the utility dashboard sat ready. Electricity overdue notices stamped with dates. Water usage logs showing skipped payments. Wi-Fi alerts for disconnection risk, each one time-stamped, clear as receipts from the corner store. I attached the Venmo history next, the $3,700 transfer for the party deposit, labeled Taylor's Bash in the memo. Older ones followed. $200 for the plumber last fall when their sink backed up during a shoot. $150 for the condo association fee they forgot. Receipt scanned from my phone's camera roll. The email subject line read, Family Contributions Summary. Body kept simple. Attached are details of supports provided. No further auto pay from my accounts. Send hit before doubt crept in. The group thread me. Heidi, Corey, Mom. Dad pinged instantly. Mom's response popped first. Dawn. What's this? You're upsetting your sister over money. Dad added a thumbs down emoji. Not the time for spreadsheets. Call Heidi. Heidi jumped in. All caps. Are you serious? This is sabotage right before Taylor's Day. Corey backed her. Legal much, we'll see about that. I read without replying. Watching the frenzy build, Heidi doubled down. It's just temporary. Collab cash is coming. Don't make me the villain here. Mom echoed. Family first. Dawn. Drop this. The Justify rolled like waves on the lake. Heidi's go-to move. You owe us for all we've done, she typed, flipping the script. Corey sent a voice note, tone clip. Back off or we'll cut you out for good. Dad chimed. Fix it now. Dawn, don't be dramatic. Their pile-on felt familiar, pressure squeezing like the crowded L train at rush hour. I typed once. See attachments. Reimbursements due Friday. Attachments resent for emphasis. Bill debts totaling $820 now with fees. Party wire highlighted in bold. Rhonda texted separate, her chain buzzing. Saw the group blow up. Stand firm, they're scrambling. Her support steadied me as the thread devolved. Heidi threatened, You'll regret this. Family chat seeing your true colors, Mom pleaded. Think of Taylor, he needs this party. I muted notifications, opening the utility portals instead. Electricity account cancel notice confirmed. Effective cycle end. Water disconnection queued if unpaid. Wi-Fi service hold activated. Emails forwarded to Heidi with polite notes. Transfer to your name today. You've had notice. Corey's final jab landed. This hurts everyone. Dawn. Hope you're happy. I closed the app. No reply. The quiet settled, broken only by Casey's soft snores from his room. Morning light filtered through blinds. The alarm buzzed at dawn, pulling me from fitful sleep. Casey's room door stood ajar, his small form curled under covers. I dressed quick. Coffee black and hot. Mind on the park. Live stream link from Heidi arrived at 9 sharp, thumbnail showing Taylor in oversized shades. Branded towel draped like a cape. Tune in 10 a.m., the caption read. VIP vibes only. I propped the tablet on the kitchen counter, Casey climbing onto a stool beside me. Watch cousin swim, he asked. Eyes bright despite yesterday's sting. I nodded, ruffling his hair. Yeah, buddy, let's see. 10 o'clock hit. Feed flickering to life. Balloons bobbed in wind off the lake. Pastel floats bobbing in the shallow end. Guests milled kids in matching swimwear. Parents snapping posed shots. Photographer circled, directing smiles. Taylor splashed center stage. Laughter tinny through speakers. Casey leaned in, clapping at the cannonball. Big jump. Then glitch screen froze on a mid-air pose. Audio cut to static. Refresh did nothing. Comments scrolled below. What's up? Lag. Where's the action? My phone vibrated first. Heidi's number. I let it ring to voicemail. Watching the feed stutter back. Lights in the pavilions dimmed, then died. Pumps hummed to silence. Water stilling in the basin. Caterers fumbled coolers. Ice melting into cheese platters under the sun. Guests shifted uneasy. Kids whining as floats deflated slow. A parent yelled for the lifeguard, who shrugged at the silent booth. Photographer packed gear, muttering about reshoots. VIP crowd thinned fast, branded families piling into Ubers. Umbrellas snapping shut. Calls stacked up 10, 20, 36 by 11. Voicemails layered frantic. Dawn, pump stopped, water's green already. Lights out on the grill. Another Wi-Fi drop midstream. Sponsors are texting bail. Then 52. Voice breaking. No electricity means no music. No fridges, food spoiling. Water pressure's gone. Fountains dry. 66 total. Last one raw. Landlords at the gate says shut off for unpaid. Please. Dawn. Flip it back. Taylor's crying in the sand. Her plea cracked. Background chaos of shouts and doors slamming. I unmuted the tablet. Feed gone black. Casey poked the screen. All done. I pulled him off the stool. Setting it aside, phone in hand, I drafted the text. Can the VIP card pay bills? Send. No follow-up. Her read receipt popped. Then nothing. The quiet stretched. Broken by the fridge hum in my own kitchen steady. Paid on time. Afternoon shadows lengthened across the floor. A knock rattled the door just as Casey napped. I peered through the peephole. Corey standing there, shirt untucked, face flushed from the stairs. He shifted, envelope in hand. I unlatched, stepping back. Dawn, he started, voice tight. We need to talk. He pushed in without weight, pacing the narrow hall. Heidi's a wreck. Party's fallout, sponsors pulling out. This is on you. I crossed arms, leaning against the wall. On me. He waved the envelope, papers crinkling. Your little stunt cost us $3,700 back, plus damages, small claims if needed. The threat hung, his eyes narrowing. We trusted you with accounts, now everything's cut. Legal says it's fraud. I took the envelope, scanning the printout invoice for reimbursement and losses. Figures inflated with event fees. Fraud, I echoed, handing it back. You ignored notices. Pay your share. Corey leaned closer, tone dropping. Family doesn't sue family, but push us, and we will. Heidi's deals are tanking. Blame spreads fast. I held ground, voice even. Blame the bills you skipped. He scoffed, pulling his phone. See, this group chat's blowing up. Mom's begging you to stop. A screenshot flashed Mom's message. Dawn, please, end this madness. Dad below, come to your senses. Corey pocketed it. Drop the act. Wire the full amount now. The standoff stretched, his foot tapping the linoleum. Casey stirred in the next room. Small cough breaking tension. I stepped toward the door. Out. He didn't budge. Not until you agree. My phone lit up Rhonda's text. Door cam shows him. Want backup. I typed quick. Handled. To Corey. No deal. Attachments resent, see the proof. I forwarded the latest screenshots of disconnection confirmations, bill histories with their holds marked. Friday deadline stands. He glared, crumpling the envelope. You'll regret crossing us. Door slammed behind him. Echo fading down the hall. Rhonda called seconds later. He gone. Her voice pulled me to the window, watching him storm the street. Yeah, brought papers. Threats. She paused. Breathe. You're reclaiming what's yours, no shame in that. Her calm washed over, reminding me of late-night vents over wine. Casey's safe. That's the win. The call wrapped with her offer for pizza later. I sank onto the couch, phone in lap. Venmo notifications trickled in by evening. First from Heidi, $1,000 note toward deposit. Then Corey, $1,000 more. Kurt, don't push. Last from her, $1,700. Full now, happy, total matched. I screenshot the lot. Filing under receipts. No thanks sent. The balance restored. But the line drawn sharper. Weeks blurred into quiet routine. Heidi's social feed shifted tone by month's end. Posts once glossy now edged defensive. Taylor's recovery playdate pics captioned, real life wins. Backlash comments piled under old party clips. Where's the VIP glow? Sponsors ghosted fast. One email leak hitting her stories. Contract terminated, event mishap violated terms. Her follower dip showed in analytics she shared publicly. Chasing sympathy likes. Chicago's property taxes hit hard then. Condo fees jumping 20% on the Lakeview. She posted a garage sale flyer, designer bags. Kid gear. Fresh start vibes. Buyers haggled curbside, neighbors whispering about the influencer flop, debt collectors called. Public record searches pulling up liens on the unit. Mom and Dad felt the ripple next. Their building group chat buzzed with side eyes. Heidi's folks always borrowing, one neighbor typed, tagging old favors. Dad's fishing buddies dropped invites, citing family drama fatigue. Mom's bridge club thinned. Cards shuffled in silence over coffee. Bills stacked for them, 2 retirement checks stretched thin without my quiet wires. They downsized to a 1-bedroom walk-up in the suburbs. Garage emptying of holiday totes. No calls came my way, but Rhonda heard through her network. Their floating loans now ironies thick. I blocked numbers clean mid-second month. Heidi's last text sat unread, talk for Taylor. Corey's followed. Petty ends bad. Mom's voicemail lingered, deleted. We miss Casey, Dad's too. Come home. No response. Casey asked once, drawing a boat on construction paper. Cousin swim? I knelt, meeting his eyes. Different swims now. We joined a local rec league instead. Splashes echoing in the community pool without filters or fees. My classroom fund grew steady. Parents donating for supplies without strings. Over time, the space cleared. No more dashboard pings. No group alerts. Rhonda joined us for league meets, cheering from bleachers. Boundaries work, she'd say, handing out snacks. Casey's strokes strengthened, medals pinned to his wall. My evenings filled with grading, walks along the river walk. Coffee without guilt. The line held firm, no cracks, no pulls back. Looking back, the mess taught sharp. Blood doesn't buy blind loyalty, it demands balance, not drain. Set your edges early, or they carve you hollow. Self-respect trumps ties, every time walk tall when they push. That's the real legacy. Passed quiet to the ones who matter.